they are not what they claim to be. The disasters that are coming,
Ever wondered if we're truly alone in this vast cosmos? Push aside those fake UFO clips and dubious online photos for a moment. Today we're delving deep into genuine evidence suggesting extraterrestrial existence. From spine-chilling confessions of Area 51 insiders to hushed government files, let's embark on this interstellar journey together. Number 1. The mysterious interruption from Area 51. Imagine this. You're tuning into your favorite late-night radio show, Coast to Coast AM, founded by the legendary Arthur William Bell III. This isn't just any show. It's a haven for the paranormal, the mysterious, and the unexplained. On a seemingly ordinary night, September 11th, 1997, a frantic caller breaks the airwaves. He claims to have inside employee from Area 51, speaking of beings from other dimensions and sinister plots that could alter our reality. But here's where things take a turn for the eerie. Mid-call, the satellite transmission mysteriously cuts off. Was it a technical glitch or something more deliberate? To find out, let's listen to the voice call.
Hello.
Hello, Art?
Yes.
Hi. I don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, look, let's begin by finding out whether you're using this line properly or not.
Area 51.
Yeah, that's right. Were you an employee or are you now?
A former employee.
Former employee.
I was let go on a medical discharge about a week ago, and I've kind of been running across the country. Oh man, I don't know where to start. They're gonna they'll triangulate on this position really soon.
Well, you can't spend a lot of time on the phone, so give us something quick.
Okay. Okay. What we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. The disasters that are coming, the military, the government knows about them, and there's a lot of safe areas in this world that they could begin moving the population to now, Art.
But they're not doing anything.
They are not. They want the major population centers wiped out so that the few that are left will be more easily controllable.
Discharge.
I started getting...
Fast forward to April 28th, 1998. The same voice, a different one. It's hard to tell, but a caller claims the previous distressing call was nothing but a prank. But listeners aren't easily convinced. The two calls, though similar, had nuances that made them distinct. Was it a genuine whistleblower followed by a cover-up attempt? Or just a prankster having a laugh? The truth remains shrouded in mystery, but one thing's for sure. It's a tale that continues to haunt and intrigue listeners, making us wonder about the secrets that lie deep within Area 51. After all, if there's one place on Earth that could harbor otherworldly secrets, it's probably there. So, what do you believe? Number 2. The mysterious encounter of Betty and Barney Hill. Imagine cruising down a quiet New Hampshire road, the night around you, when suddenly a blinding light engulfs your car, lifting it off the ground. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie, but the chilling experience of Betty and Barney Hill. When they finally came to, their memories were hazy, and their car had an inexplicable magnetic quality. With no witnesses and society's skepticism, especially given the challenges they faced as a mixed-race couple in a prejudiced era, their story was largely dismissed. However, their journey to uncover the truth led them to undergo regressive hypnosis. The memories that resurfaced were startling. They spoke of being taken by small, hairless, gray beings, a description that would soon become synonymous with aliens. But the most compelling evidence was a detailed star map Betty sketched during therapy. To the untrained eye, it seemed random. Yet, astoundingly, scientists identified it as the Zeta Reticuli, a part of a distant star system. For Betty, an ordinary woman with no knowledge of the cosmos, this was a revelation. How could she possibly know of such a remote star system unless she'd had a genuine extraterrestrial encounter? And as it turns out, the Hills weren't alone. There were more tales of such abductions, some dating back to 1957. The universe, it seems, is full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Number 3, the mysterious skies of Kecksburg. 1965 brought an unexpected visitor to the skies over Detroit and southern Canada. As onlookers gazed up, a blazing fireball made its descent, scattering remnants across Pennsylvania, Ohio, and Michigan. While officials were quick to label it a mere meteor, eyewitnesses painted a different picture. They described an object, acorn-shaped and as large as a Volkswagen Beetle, crash landing. But when the press tried to get a closer look, they were kept at bay by the military. Officially, the investigation turned up empty-handed. Yet, whispers persisted. Rumors swirled that the mysterious object was whisked away on an army truck, echoing the secrecy of the infamous Roswell incident. And just like that, the skies of Kecksburg seemed to hold a secret that vanished as quickly as it appeared. Number 4, the revelations of Boyd Bushman. Imagine having a treasure trove of otherworldly secrets and being faced with the decision to share them or take them to the afterlife. Boyd Bushman, a scientist who once roamed the secretive halls of Area 51, found himself in such a predicament. With a career that intertwined with the U.S. government's most classified projects, Boyd's knowledge about extraterrestrial life was unparalleled. In a bold move, he decided to unveil the curtain, revealing astonishing details about our interstellar neighbors. Through photographs and first-hand accounts, he painted a vivid picture of these beings. Hailing from Quintonio, a place 68 light-years away, these aliens had technology that could bridge the cosmic distance in just 45 years, a journey that would take us a staggering 68,000 years. But what do they look like? Boyd's descriptions were fascinating. These beings, standing at about 5 feet, bore a striking resemblance to us. 2 eyes, ears, 5 fingers, and toes. Yet they had 3 backbones, lacked hair, and their brains were notably larger. Their lifespans? A whopping 200 years or more. But what truly set them apart was their telepathic prowess. Boyd recounted how he'd think of a question, and almost instantly, an answer would echo in his mind, in his own voice. It was as if they could effortlessly tap into the human psyche. What's compelling about Boyd's revelations isn't just the content, but the context. Here was a man, advanced in age, with no ulterior motives, sharing secrets that could change our understanding of the universe. While he painted these extraterrestrial beings in a benevolent light, one can't help but wonder, should we trust beings that can effortlessly navigate our thoughts? After all, the mind is the last sanctuary of privacy. Number 5, the eerie tale of Travis Walton. 1975 brought with it a tale that would send shivers down the spine of anyone who heard it. Picture this: a group of loggers deep in the woods, witnessing a radiant disk hovering above. Before they could even process what they were seeing, beams of light shot out, pulling their 22-year-old colleague, Travis Walton, into the unknown. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi flick, doesn't it? But the story takes an even darker turn. Travis recalls waking up disoriented on a cold table. His company? 3 peculiar beings resembling human fetuses, draped in tan robes. Panic surged through him, but his body refused to cooperate. Overwhelmed, he blacked out, only to find himself back in the woods days later, with fragmented memories of his otherworldly captors. Many were quick to dismiss this as a fabricated tale, but the narrative took a turn when every member of the logging team passed lie detector tests. Their accounts, further validated by a renowned hypnotist, began to gain traction. The chilling ordeal even inspired the spine-tingling film, Fire in the Sky. The thought of being snatched by otherworldly beings, especially those with such an unsettling appearance, is enough to keep anyone up at night. All right, folks, as we journey through the vast cosmos of possibilities, it's clear that the universe holds more mysteries than we can fathom. From inexplicable lights in the sky to first-hand accounts from credible sources, the evidence we've explored today nudges us closer to one tantalizing conclusion: we might not be alone. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, one thing's for sure: the quest for extraterrestrial life is a thrilling adventure we're all a part of. So keep your eyes to the skies and always stay curious. Until next time, remember, the truth might just be out there. Safe travels through the cosmos.